Hi, this is Rob Curto here at Liberty Bellows in Philadelphia. Welcome back to our video series on groove creation for the accordion. In our last video, we learned to play a complete accompaniment for I'm Coming Home by the king of Zydeco, Clifton Chenier. This tune utilizes a slow 12/8 rock and roll groove over an 8-bar blues progression, and we learned it in the key of C. For today's video, our objective will be to play the melody of this tune along with our left-hand bass pattern. Here's a quick review of our bass line. Remember that the chords for the 8-bar blues are one measure each of C, G, A minor, F, C, G, followed by 2 beats of C, F, C, and G to finish up our 8 bars. This is a slightly simplified harmony from the original recording of this song. The bass line keeps the rhythm going while spelling out the chord changes. It looks and sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't know this left-hand pattern yet, detailed instruction for it is available in my last video, Video 2, Zydeco Accompaniment. Now let's focus on the right hand and learn to play the melody for I'm Coming Home. This song has lyrics, and if you listen to Clifton's original recording, you'll learn a lot from his vocal phrasing. We'll adapt his melody to be played as an instrumental over the 8-bar blues. Our first riff starts with our third finger on the E for 1 quarter note, followed by 2 beats of rest, and then 2 E's over the last quarter note of the measure in a triplet feel. Then that's followed by an E and a D starting on the downbeat of the second measure. It looks and sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If we add a grace note off the E flat or minor third, we can create a bluesier feel. 1, 2, 3. Then on the fourth beat of the second measure, we have an E and a G with our third and fourth fingers, leading to an A on the downbeat with our fifth finger, and descending our pentatonic scale in C over the A minor chord. We land on the C on the downbeat of the fourth measure. This looks and sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's everything from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for our third riff, we'll play a triplet on beat 4 of the fourth measure with fingers 1, 2, 1 on the C, D, C, followed by a quarter note on the downbeat of the fifth measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we want to use our grace note again from E flat to E, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the whole thing from the top looks and sounds like this. Then we'll continue playing measure 5 with a descending run, starting on A with our fifth finger and going down the pentatonic scale. 1, 2, 3. Here's our entire melody, minus our final phrase. And then to finish up, we're going to play 4/16 notes on the last beat of measure 5, finishing up on the downbeat of measure 6. That sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Now the entire melody from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's listen to the melody together with our left-hand bass pattern. At first, it may be challenging to develop the coordination between the left hand and the right hand, playing the bass line and the melody at the same exact time. The trick to this is to take small segments, one measure or a single phrase, and repeat it slowly in time until you get it. This work will pay off, and more complex patterns will become easier and easier to play. For example, let's look at the first two measures of I'm Coming Home. In our left hand, we're playing our bass pattern once in C and once in G. Now, if we add the right hand part over the bass, we notice that our first quarter note in the right hand plays at the same time as a quarter note in the left hand. Then our two notes at the end of the first measure in the right hand exactly mirror the rhythm of the left. So, then the first beat of measure 2 has two notes in the right hand together with a single quarter note in the bass. Played together slowly, it sounds like this. Then we can create a repeating exercise out of just these two measures. Once we get the first phrase, we can move on to the next phrase, or to whatever passages are most difficult. Congratulations on learning to play I'm Coming Home by the great Zydeco master Clifton Chenier. I highly recommend checking out all of Clifton's work, including the work of his son, C.J. Chenier. Stay tuned for our next video in which we'll explore more riffs for improvisation in Zydeco and blues.